The holographic display flickered in the command center of Earth's orbital defense station, casting blue light across Commander Luna Reeves' face. Her dark eyes remained fixed on the transmission that had arrived 3 hours ago, a message that would change everything. They killed her, Luna whispered, her voice barely audible over the hum of processors. They actually killed Ambassador Chen. Captain Cameron Drake stood beside her, his jaw clenched so tight it ached. The footage showed their ambassador, humanity's olive branch to the Galaxy Council, disintegrated by a Krillian plasma weapon during what was supposed to be a peaceful negotiation. The council chambers had erupted in chaos, but not a single alien voice had risen in protest. It was deliberate, Cameron said, rewinding the footage. Look at Council Prime's. He knew it was coming. Luna watched as the insectoid leader's mandibles twitched in what intelligence had identified as Krillian satisfaction, moments before the weapon fired. Ambassador Chen hadn't even had time to scream. They think we're weak, Luna said, standing straighter. They think because we're the newest species to reach the stars, we'll accept this. File it as a diplomatic incident. Maybe ask for an apology. Cameron pulled up another screen, this one displaying Earth's military assets. Humanity had been in space for only 40 years, a mere breath compared to civilizations that had spanned millennia. The Galaxy Council had 847 member species. Earth had 1. The Council outnumbers us 1,000 to 1, Cameron reminded her. Our fleet is activate Protocol Nightfall, Luna interrupted. The words hung in the air like a death sentence. Cameron's hand froze over his console. Commander, that's total war. The Annihilation Protocol was designed as a last resort if Earth faced extinction. And what do you think comes next, Captain? Luna turned to face him, and Cameron saw something in her eyes that made his blood run cold. Not rage calculation. They murdered our ambassador during peace talks. If we do nothing, we're prey. If we protest, we're ignored. Earth has one chance to establish that we are not to be trifled with. Cameron's mind raced through the implications. Protocol Nightfall wasn't just a military response, it was humanity's trump card, developed in secret over 3 decades. While the Council had assumed Earth was building conventional warships, humanity had been working on something else entirely. The singularity drives are untested at full capacity, Cameron said, but his hand was already moving toward the authorization panel. We don't even know if we know enough, Luna cut him off. Dr. Yamamoto's team has run the simulations 10,000 times. It will work. Cameron entered his authorization code. Luna did the same. Across Earth and throughout humanity's 17 colonies, buried systems began to wake. Systems the Galaxy Council didn't know existed. The Krillian delegation was celebrating in their flagship when the first anomaly appeared. Their sensors detected a gravitational distortion, small at first, then growing. By the time they understood what they were seeing, it was too late. The Krillian dreadnought, 3 kilometers of battle-hardened alloy and plasma cannons, simply ceased to exist. A controlled microsingularity had opened for 0.3 seconds, consuming the ship and its 50,000 crew members as cleanly as if they had never been. Across the galaxy, humanity struck, not with fleets or armies. Earth didn't have enough ships for a conventional war. Instead, they used physics as a weapon. Singularity drives, capable of folding space for faster-than-light travel, could also be weaponized to create localized gravitational apocalypse. Humanity had hidden them everywhere, in satellites, in probes, in the hulls of seemingly innocent research vessels. Luna watched the tactical display as Council fleets vanished one by one. The Vrexian Armada at Beta Centauri, the Quellian defense stations orbiting their homeworld, the Council's Grand Assembly Station itself, housing 100,000 diplomats from across the galaxy. They're trying to surrender, Cameron said, his voice tight. Hundreds of channels were flooding with distress calls, pleas for mercy, demands to know what humanity was doing. Let them watch, Luna replied. Let them understand what it means to murder one of ours. The Annihilation Protocol had specific targets: military assets, government facilities, Council infrastructure. Humanity wasn't committing genocide, but they were breaking the Council's spine. 3,000 years of accumulated power, dismantled in 3 hours. Cameron's console chimed. Commander, we're receiving a transmission. It's Council Prime's Wrath. Luna accepted the call. The insectoid leader appeared, his compound eyes reflecting genuine fear for perhaps the first time in his long life. Stop this madness. Zorath's translator rendered his chittering into panicked standard. We will negotiate. We will make reparations. You murdered Ambassador Chen during negotiations, Luna said calmly. You demonstrated that your word means nothing. Your treaties are worthless. Your council is a joke. We made a mistake. One overzealous security officer who acted on your orders, Luna interrupted. We have the communication logs. Council Prime, we decrypted them an hour ago. You personally authorized her execution. Zorath's mandibles clacked shut. In the background, explosions lit up his command center. Here are Earth's terms, Luna continued. The Galaxy Council is dissolved effective immediately. Ambassador Chun's family will receive the Krillian homeworld as reparations. Every species that was a council member will sign non-aggression pacts with Earth. Enforced by singularity weapons will station in your systems, and you, Council Prime, will be tried for murder by human law. This is tyranny. Zorath shrieked. No, Cameron spoke up, surprising himself. This is justice. You believed humanity was weak because we were young. You forgot that young species are the most dangerous. We have nothing to lose and everything to prove. The transmission cut off as another singularity opened. This time at the coordinates of Zorath's flagship. Luna turned to Cameron. Send a message to all remaining council species. Tell them the Annihilation protocol ends when our terms are accepted. Not negotiated, accepted. Cameron nodded and began composing the message. As he typed, he realized humanity had just rewritten the rules of galactic civilization. They had been invited to the table as now they own the table. You think they'll accept? Cameron asked. Luna looked at the tactical display, showing the systematic dismantling of 3 millennia of galactic order. They already have, she said. They just don't know it yet. Humanity had reached for the stars and found them wanting. In trying to extinguish one human light, the Galaxy Council had ignited an inferno. Earth was no longer asking for a seat among the civilizations of the galaxy. Earth was taking the throne.